ahead.
Okay, so we are going to be kind of going back to look at Enterprise as an employer, and we are going to give a solution for how Enterprise can attract more millennials as. And I'm Casey.
I'm Austin.
I'm Drew.
I'm Hayden.
Alright, so just kind of an overview of what we're going to be looking at. We are going to look into the competitors, which are Putnam and CVS. We are going to go over the research leading to the recommendation, our recommendation, objectives for the recommendation, and then it's not showing, but the tactics that we're going to use to fulfill the recommendation.
So as we said, Enterprise has two main competitors when it comes to recruiting new students. And the first is Putnam Investments, and they're a company that specializes in helping companies and individuals pursue successful investment strategies. And one thing they do that we think Enterprise should do is they're very involved with many sports organizations like the Red Sox and Celtics, as well as other world-class athletes that have the same beliefs as the company. The second is CVS Health, and their mission statement is, above all else, our mission is to improve the lives of those we serve by making innovative and high-quality health and pharmacy services safe, affordable, and easy to access. They have over 9,600 pharmacy store locations around the world, as well as 1,100 Minute Clinic locations. CVS doesn't actually do anything that relates specifically to the sports market yet.
So the research leading up to our recommendation, in the beginning we talked about a bunch of different things. We talked about maybe Enterprise getting new cars or more fuel efficient cars and things, but we decided that would be too difficult. So we think that their best bet would be like to sponsor sporting events here at Southern SNU. So they have a great opportunity to reach out to college students if they do so, and they have like offices around here, so it would be easy for them to come here and put on like a sporting event. And having representatives at games and like seeing people face to face is like a great way to make connections. But in CVS, they don't have this great opportunity to come here and to put on a sporting event, and it's the cheapest way for them to reach out to a large audience, and it potentially would have the most positive impact for them, because getting like new cars or Russian boys, those types of things are like pretty expensive. But to sponsor an event here, it's cost effective, and to get a large audience.
Alright, so again, reiterating our recommendation to establish connection between fans and representatives of Enterprise at sporting events, taking advantage of like playoff atmosphere, like crowds that draw in a big crowd here at SNU, as we saw with the basketball games this year. And again, for the objectives, to initiate the relationship between the students and Enterprise representatives that come to the games, to create better brand identity, and to market Enterprise's culture in the city. Strategies to initiate the relationship, get to know students, maybe get down to a personal level with them, maybe ask them what do you know about Enterprise, and maybe share company information about them, so trivia and games. And some strategies that they could do, as they saw with the kickoff a couple months back, we saw that they threw frisbees and balls to kind of initiate like your interest in what they're doing. Be consistent with appearances at games, as Casey will mention later, and merchandising contest giveaways.
Okay, so the last strategy would be to market Enterprise to the students by creating interesting and fun interactions with them. So say there's a basketball game going on, maybe at halftime after like the dancers come on, they could go up with the microphone and ask a question, and granted, if they have prizes, people will be wanting to answer, and they can like throw them into the audience, and it gives them the opportunity to kind of share who they are and also find out what students already know about the company. It also gives them the opportunity to show students the benefits that they offer in their job. And it's just a contest for students. Students like to compete. They're at sports games, so that's another plus. And so we just wanted to give an example of what a sports schedule at SNU would look like. This is men's soccer. So as you can see, there are about like 2 games a week, 3, and we basically are recommending that they send a representative that's an alumni of SNU, so like a young student that might have just been promoted out of the internship program, to go to like 1 game a week. or like 50% of the games, so that they're not missing a lot of time from work, and also they're young and they can relate to the students, and a lot of the time they'll have those personal relationships already built, so it makes it easier to market themselves. And then this is just another example. This would be like the basketball. There are more games for basketball in the week, so there's also more opportunity there, and people will also be inside in a smaller area. So another thing we thought of was that they could sponsor events or tournaments, so it creates better brand identity, and it affiliates SNU with Enterprise and builds that loyalty. Additionally, it expands the target market and demographics. So like one example would be if Enterprise held a golf tournament for SNU under their name, which might be a little more costly than throwing out stuff like frisbees and balls, but it would still be worth it.
Alright, so for the final conclusion, our idea of marketing sporting events at Southern New Hampshire University is a way to expand to a younger audience and to reach out to a lot of college students. And there's a lot of benefits that come from establishing connections with fans. There's not only just college students at games, there's like parents and stuff that actually are able to rent cars. It's good to talk to them.
And then these are our references. And does anyone have any questions?
Okay. Good job, guys.